And welcome back! So we split the party. My name is Alexander, and I am your dungeon master, and we've done nothing inappropriate in the time between last and now.
Nothing!
And we won't tell you
We've done nothing.
what we were talking about.
Once again, this episode is sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends, so thank you so much. We will be doing a sponsored Rage stream
In the future.
at some point soon. We have a time frame to do it within, so we will do it within that time frame. Thank you, Raid. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, let's do another one.
Yeah, it's a special thing. Not sure when it'll happen, but it will happen. Tune into that. Last we left off, these fine, fantabulous folk found out that Freya, the party member that had traveled with them for about a day, was not himself.
She smelled the same.
Smelt the same, but was not. Instead, some sort of changeling. While that was discovered in battle, they definitely figured that out. Son of a bitch.
No, we figured that out.
He outed himself just now. It's so hard.
The worst.
So they found out during battle against another Nokian elf that Cal had identified as Quinton, whoever that may be, while Thorn had charged into the forest and had a battle of her own against two other members of whatever troop this is. A Goliath gentleman named Griff and I was gonna say
Tabaxi.
Khajiit. Wow. Wrong game.
Wrong game. That's
Tabaxi named Zordis, who were after an arduous, well-fought battle, did manage to down Thorn. They were after a specific item. See if they got it.
All of our money.
Mark.
Mark. Who's Mark?
As you're walking through the woods, alone, departed from your previous companion, who you spent so much time with, you hear loud sounds of battle from hundreds of yards away. Odd for the Whispering Woodlands, it's fairly silent and deadly. Following the sound for not too long, you eventually see two figures standing over a hulking body, having some sort of discussion. What do you do?
Can I sneak up close?
Roll a stealth check.
Are you kidding? Are you coming?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get up fairly close, silent as the wind. Step by step, you eventually hear, I'm not really sure. The thing seems to be shrinking back down to a girl. We might have killed it, but I'm not sure what it is. Just grab the bag. You see a tabaxi fellow, gray and black fur, reach down and start rifling over the body. Pulls up a small, like satchel almost, like over the shoulder satchel. Thinks for a second, puts their hand in, and pulls out like a gold dodecahedral shape. Yeah, we've got it. Let's meet back up with the others. Pulls it tight, puts it in their coat. They both look around, look back down at the shrinking body. Start making their way through the woods.
Away from the body?
Away from the body.
Can I wait a moment just to make sure they're gone?
You can see, after a few moments, that hulking creature, blood pouring from it. You can see there's a crossbow bolt that's right like in between the neck and head under the jaw. Thorn, I'll get you to roll a death saving throw.
19.
19, that's a success. As you approach this creature, after a few moments, you feel yourself start to tear and pull.
Oh no.
But the training has given you focus to control it for a moment.
Okay. I'll bend down at the creature.
Roll an investigation check.
I feel like Quibble's just panicking.
Oh yeah. 18.
18. You look over this like thick, barked creature.
Do I recognize this creature?
After a moment, it is starting to recede. The bark is starting to pull away, and you do see a small amber glow from the right hand, and vines going up the arm. And eventually, you see the like angular features start to soften to that of a little girl that you recognize from
Thorn?
months ago.
Well, no, that can't be right.
Roll another death save.
Not 20.
Yes!
You awake to see hovering directly over you. Mark, would you please describe your character?
A very familiar face. A little bit different. He's got a very pale blue skin. Same haircut. The white hair tightly pulled back and slicked back. One arm, you're sitting in front of Echo, a winter Eladrin now.
Am I dead?
No. I was, but but you're okay.
You see, there's just like
Whoa. Can I try to do like medicine?
so you roll a medicine check.
12.
12. So you go, you have some like materials on you that have been provided, and you pull out some like gauze and whatnot and begin to wrap around the wound. But as you make contact with Thorn's skin, it's like an ice cold, sharp pain. And as you do, you see Thorn, you see like an ethereal hand pull back and recoil. And Echo, you see like a monstrous face with the same ethereal glow pull back from Thorn's.
Oh, well, that's new. Okay, I'm gonna try to save you, but in case I don't, make peace with a god, any god, doesn't really seem to matter.
Oh, okay.
Just pick anyone you know. And I'll at the same time, I'll just like pull the bolt out.
All right, you eventually cinch the wound closed and rip the bolt free.
You're in a very dangerous place in the woods. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I didn't run here on purpose. I had a bad dream and then I turned into like my big scary monster.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, that's fair. You know what? It's fine. I'm okay. But Cal and Gilwin are looking for me, and Joy and Freya were supposed to come get me. I think,
Who?
my friends.
Oh, you have friends. That's lovely. Yes. We should not be here. Maybe we go find your friends.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't really know why I'm out here in the middle of the night anyways.
It's
I think that
okay.
was foolish on my part, but yes, let's go, of course. I'm so happy to see you're okay, though.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too. It's a little weird. Why are you here?
I mean, it's a bit of a long story, but suffice it to say, I was dead, and now I'm not. I mean, it's a longer story than that, and I promise you it's a more interesting one. I had a friend, too. Her name was Maribel. Very nice woman.
Yeah.
Yes. Should we?
Sure. Can I like look for my bag?
Yeah, you
Bags.
quickly fumble around. You find your own personal sack.
Yeah.
What weapon you had on you, any daggers or whatever. But you do not find, after a few moments, the bag of holding.
Cal is gonna kill me.
I mean, you're okay.
It's fine. We don't
Maybe
need the bag.
you don't want to go back to this cow?
No, it's okay. I need to find Cal.
I mean, I heard you. Okay. All right.
Cal?
You guys begin to look around. Thorn, I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
He eats your brain.
7.
7. Joy, you watch as for a moment the side of her face kind of stretches and a like protruding jawline with like gnarled teeth and fangs appear, like pulling Thorn, but doesn't quite have the strength to fully take over.
Is that new?
It's kind of new.
Can I take a moment and step back and just, well, it's one hand, so I'm focusing, and in a second, you see first, like, emerging from my shoulder, a second fiery arm flies up beside the first, and then they separate, and stepping out of my body is a whole second glowing version of Echo.
I can't do that. But that's really cool.
Does it look familiar, though?
I mean, it looks like you.
No. Does what she's going through look somewhat similar to what I go through?
Roll an Arcana check.
15.
15. When you came in contact with her, rather than feeling her own soul trying to pull out, you felt the presence of another one pushing hers down.
Thorn? Very happy to see you.
I am very happy to see you, too.
You have 2 souls.
Cal found a diamond in a store, and we had to cast a spell, like really sneaky, and yeah, he figured that out too.
Oh, okay, so this is not new information to you. That's great. I have a friend that I'd like you to meet, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Let's perhaps find your friends?
Yeah. Wait, I want to find Cal and Gilwin and everybody first.
Okay, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, quietly though, all right?
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll get the 2 of you to roll stealth checks.
An 8.
8.
11.
11. All right.
We are not stealthy.
Elephant in a China store.
Kind of whistling as we go.
Just kind of catching up a little.
Yeah, we're definitely like whistles when she's nervous. There's a dead guy.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, that was Joy's character sheet. 12.
You guys begin to make your way through the woods in the general direction you think you came from. Joy, Cal, Gilwin.
Hello.
As Quentin and Flutter depart, you guys start to head off after the direction of where you believe Thorn had gone.
Wait. Freya's necklace.
We have to find.
What about it?
Wait, they.
I saw the creature drop it. Here, let's quickly look for it. We look for it.
Roll an investigation check.
The red die.
Investigation 10.
10. It takes you a little while, but you do eventually find it buried under some leaves, unmarred by the metal, like unmarred by the heating of the metal.
This is the real thing.
That's hers.
That means they know where Freya is.
Fucking fucks.
We
if-
have to find Thorn first. We'll have to get Freya later. Thorn's out there somewhere.
I agree. And if they're after Thorn as well, I think it is quite likely our paths will cross again.
And Frizz, yes. And Frizz, tough. She'll be okay.
As I start like walking forward and I'm gonna start marching forward, did you know that guy?
It's a long story. He and I grew up together. But that's a story for another time.
Let's go find Thorn.
You guys begin to make your way through the forest.
Careful of traps.
Roll a perception check.
Can I also check for traps?
21.
Oh, I don't need to check for traps. Because his is better than mine. 7. 28.
So as you guys are walking through the forest, kind of trying to track which way you were going, there's a moment where you watch Cal's like keeping a good eye out for any like traps in the trees or anything along those lines going. And you're kind of eyeing the ground to make sure you don't see anything. And as he's looking up to look for a trap in a tree, he's about to step into like a mossy kind of sinkhole.
I push him into it.
Quickly grab him.
Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just walk behind me. Everybody. V formation, flying V. I'm gonna
Flying
carefully.
P formation.
Yeah, flying V.
I don't think that would be very efficient. But yeah.
It's like going to start moving roundabout.
After a while, you do see some loud movement coming towards you. Maybe 10, 20 minutes. You see like 2 figures nonchalantly kind of barreling through the forest.
Have they noticed us yet?
It doesn't seem like it. They seem fairly engaged in conversation.
Can we hear them?
You can. Yeah, they're not quiet.
Does it sound like Thorn?
You can hear some laughter, and it does sound like Thorn and someone else.
Thorn? Thorn, is that you?
Yeah.
Who's with you? Shillelagh.
Well, you're not gonna believe this, but Echo is here with me.
Thorn, step away from the boy.
Thorn, Freya was an imposter. That's an imposter. I'm gonna start moving forward and I'm gonna run to attack Echo. Hello. What? So sorry, can you kind of briefly explain? So you're blue
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're a winter eladrin now.
Yep.
Not an autumn eladrin.
Correct.
And you're missing an arm.
Yep. Always was, though.
And
Yes.
an eye patch.
Oh, I have an eye patch
You
as
have
well.
an eye patch.
There we go.
You're not
Bonus, or is that
floating.
always?
You're not like.
Is that a bonus eye patch or like?
Before I had one obsidian eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not floating or anything. Or,
No. No, I think I'm quite firmly planted on the ground.
and you're not like translucent.
No, but I mean, a little bit, but
Freya was an imposter.
Okay.
How do we know that this is the real Echo?
Well, Echo saved me.
I'm sorry, who are these?
This is Cal.
That's the cow.
And that's Gilwin. And that one's Joy.
That
Hey.
one's joy.
I'm not really, I think I saw you, die somewhat time ago. Well, I really have no recollection of who you were at all.
Last we saw, you were in 2 pieces.
Oh, yes.
Buried you under a tree.
Yes. Did you get my arm?
We couldn't take your arm off. So.
I mean, I taught you how to do it. I mean, I'm not upset. I
You probably did too. Oh my god, yes, you totally know how to take the arm off.
That's okay. Totally okay. Totally all right. Didn't really like it anyways. Very expensive, but that's okay.
Sorry. I didn't have a bag of holding then either, so I wouldn't have been able to carry
And
it.
I was dead, and you didn't expect
Thorn.
to.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What
Cal,
happened?
I'm so sorry I lost the bag.
The bag?
It's a
I mean,
bag.
it was just a bag.
It wasn't just a bag. It had everything. What did they?
The hammer and
They have the hammer. They have
Madame Ayland's package that we were
Freya's
supposed to
gonna
deliver.
kill us.
And
They have the package.
yeah, and I think there was a key in there too.
They have the key.
And the rush light.
Oh, I kept that on me. I never gave the rush light up.
Okay.
It's in my pocket. It's like it's like not a candle anymore
And they
because
took
it's like
my wand of
melt.
secrets too.
They have our pancake wand.
They have our pancakes.
And the pancakes.
Okay. Which way did they go?
I don't remember. I was unconscious.
Okay.
I saw them going. They went off in this general. Oh,
Yeah, I was like, Joy didn't see.
I saw them. Yes, they were over in that general direction. God, this is tougher than I thought it would be.
Welcome to his world.
So Echo,
Yes!
you've been in the woods and you found Thorn.
Yes.
Did you see a very large blue woman with an axe?
I saw a large woman. She had an axe. Not blue though. Kind of. I mean, her name was Maribel. I don't know why I'm being so coy about it.
Okay. Well, should we go chase them?
She was dead too, actually. We both were dead, but we met each other when we were dead, and then we kind of came back together.
What? So
Is that?
what?
It's a really long story, guys.
You guys hear this like,
Oh. We're in the woodland of whispers. We really shouldn't be here. I recommend somewhere else.
Shall we follow where they went?
I'm in no position to fight right now.
No fighting. Just
We just need
give
to leave,
chase.
Gillen. It's okay.
Okay, let's go.
Do you have any idea where you'd like to go?
What direction did they head?
east.
East is fine.
Eastish.
Eastish is fine.
But you said you have a friend in the woods too.
Oh, we parted ways a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another friend. How far is Tenji's place?
Probably the closest way out of the woods. Maybe a good 20 minutes.
Is Tenji's place?
Yeah, 20 minutes, half an hour.
If you don't mind, I have a friend who does live in the woods, and he has a clearing, and I think we should probably be as quiet as possible because I hear dice rolling, and that's usually a bad sign.
Dice?
You guys start to hear louder now.
It's about 25 minutes out this way, if you don't mind.
Heavy footsteps.
Let's go.
Let's go. Stealthily but quickly.
Get everyone to roll stealth check.
Stealth quick.
Do better,
quick
Emily.
Oh boy.
Okay, better.
Missed. Ooh, I gotta roll for 2 people now.
Yeah, you do. Who gets the 19?
Joy did.
All right,
16.
16.
8.
20 and 22.
Ooh.
18.
18. All right. You
Cal's
guys
farting.
begin to move stealthily, led by Echo, through the forest. The footsteps do continue to get louder and louder. Heavy rumbling, and then a tree cracks and breaks. You guys continue to move.
Can we see anything?
Don't look back. Just keep on moving forward.
Okay.
It gets louder and louder. No more than dozens of feet behind you.
They can smell really well too. Perhaps we should hurry?
They can smell.
Yes. Yes.
Quicken pace.
Where'd they go? I don't know. Well, I can't find them. You should keep an eye out. That's rude. I only have one eye. You should stop being so mean to me. And they start to bicker, and the footsteps get quieter and quieter. They don't seem to notice you.
When they talk about the woodlands of whispers being dangerous, that is why.
What is that creature?
9-10 feet tall, 2 heads, very good at tracking things and very fond of killing things. When I first came back to this plane of existence, it was the first thing I saw.
Lovely.
That's very scary.
Yes, can we keep on moving?
You guys push through the forest, losing the footsteps behind you. And eventually,
As we approach, so this is my friend. His name is Tenzi. He doesn't like guests. Please be polite.
Okay.
you guys find a small grove, a clearing in the forest, no more than 30 feet wide, with a small lean-to mud. Like there's 3 sticks holding up like an overgrown grassy knoll that has a little underlying area. The grove seems to be empty.
I'll walk up first and, Hi, Tenzi. I'm sorry I'm back already. We got a little bit in a little bit of trouble out there, and I have a friend who might be able to use your help. I'm really sorry about coming back like this.
There's a moment of silence as you speak into the grove. Then you all hear, stepping through you, past each one of you, walking through the woods, like, I don't like visitors.
Yes, I know.
As they walk past each one of you, you see a brown cloaked, average size, good 5'8", humanoid.
Very, very average.
Very
Extraordinarily average.
Maybe some even say a little above average. Walk past you. As they walk into the clearing, walk past Joy without batting an eye, looking at him at all. Why have you brought more people to my grove?
Tenzi, I'm sorry. I know that you're not a fan of guests, and we'll be out of your hair in no time, I promise.
Echo, your apologies are starting to echo.
Yes, it's this one.
Just
Different.
like holding my neck.
She's kind of like us adjacent, really.
Turns, and you guys can see as he pulls back the cloak, a fully metal head with 2 slots for a whitish gray glow behind where would be eyes, a small like parting for where lips would be. And he throws back the cloak. He's wearing no clothes, but it looks like he's fully armored. What is wrong with you?
I have 2 souls in my body.
He's like stepped into the center of the grove at this point, and he looks to you, looks to the rest of you, and in a blur, dashes towards Thorn and open palm strikes her in the chest. That is a 22 to hit.
I mean, it definitely hits. She did not use her
22 to hit.
armor.
Get a Doctor Stranger.
You guys watch as in a blur of speed, an open palm strikes straight to Thorn's chest. He holds, he doesn't move, but in almost slow-mo, you watch Thorn knocked off her feet, and then you see this like ethereal blast, like some like Doctor Strange shit.
Yeah.
As you see Thorn's soul is ejected from her body. She is knocked back 10 feet, and then from that, another soul is pushed out of her body. You guys see at first a shimmering, glowing, elvish girl. No, not much older than Thorn looks. And then in a instant, a second, the form shifts, grows into this hulking, monstrous form. Antlers and horns grow, grotesque teeth bulging with fur and bark. And then in a second, they go back into Thorn's body.
Thorn, are you okay?
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What'd you do?
I'm just a little tired.
I was curious.
You just slap people when you're curious? It's just that's what you do? You just slap people?
Yeah.
22. You take 1 point of damage.
Be polite.
I wasn't the one who slapped him. first.
You are violently ill. You've hurt the people around you, no?
Sometimes.
Yes. He kind of stops and really looks. But
Do you guys have any idea what's going on right now?
I shouldn't say anything anymore. I got slapped.
that was foolish.
Let's just watch.
Never seen anything like this before.
You watch as from behind him, a vision of himself, like a ghostly gray version, kind of pulls out of his body, facing the opposite direction, walks around, and looks at Thorn from the back, like looks down over her. And at the same time, the two voices kind of, yes, you are ghosts. Two tortured souls in one little body. Unfortunate. You seem to have crafted a pendant.
Yeah, it helps me control it sometimes.
It is temporary. This creature was not always this way. I cannot help you. And the form goes back into Tenzi's body. But I will say fighting the urges it gives you does not always help. Sometimes you have to let go.
So, am I supposed to do what it tells me?
I get the sense if you don't, everyone else would be hurt.
But I don't know what it's asking me to do.
I am no expert on the matter. I have informed Echo of others who are more affluent in the matters of the ethereal soul. She kind of looks at you and seems to like look through you.
I don't think he likes you.
Can't get a load of this guy.
I don't really like any of you.
Oh, we're sorry for bothering you. We just needed somewhere to hide.
You may sleep quietly until dawn. Then you may go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tenzi.
Don't disturb my peace.
Is this the guy from your letter?
What letter?
The paper?
Oh, you found that? Yes. Yes. Oh. This is him. He's a little difficult to get along with sometimes. But
Pretty cool.
What is he?
We never really discussed it. Didn't seem to be important. He was a construct of sorts. One that had well, I mean, I don't really. I have some thoughts on him. I don't really want to share them while we are here,
Yes,
if you don't mind.
Understood.
Yes, but he taught me how to do this, and I'll like from my body, my copy will come back and kind of float around a second, and he'll kind of stand there and in his full like glory, his left arm kind of glows, his left eye kind of glows brightly. And he'll just kind of stand there for a second and just kind of wander off.
Huh.
He'll come back in a second.
I guess.
We should probably get some rest, but Cal, can I just talk to you real quick?
Yes, what's up going?
He's dead.
I
buried him.
I can hear you.
I know, I was there.
He's dead.
I don't think he's dead.
Would you like me to tell you the story?
Yes, please.
Although you look very different.
That's an Eladrin thing. We just kind of change with the season sometimes, depending on our moods internally. And I found that being dead has a bit of a negative effect on your disposition. And so when I came back, I was a winter Eladrin. But yes, that's right.
Yes.
I could be an autumn Eladrin again someday. Don't really know. It just kind of happens sometimes. Would you like to sit?
You guys take a seat. Tenzi has stationed himself with your keen mind,
I don't have keen mind.
with your
Big brain.
Very big brain.
with your big brain. I was trying to use smart words. I'm a DM. With your big brain, you've noticed where Tenzi is sat is perfectly in the center of this perfect circle of a grove.
Would you like to sit?
Please.
Okay, so I died.
We know.
I was brought down into the earth, I think, and there is a never-ending city of the dead. You spend 7 days usually wandering, and then either your soul is forfeit or you have a god, and they bring you into eternal life. Are you with me so far?
Got it.
Yes.
You
Okay.
hear a groan from the center of the grove, and you just watch as a spirit erupts from the back of him, and he just goes, "I wish for silence," as it floats up.
My God asked for silence.
Okay, so, since my soul and I don't really connect in a normal way, I wasn't disappearing from that plane. And so I wandered endlessly until I met Maribel. She died shortly after I died, I guess. And when we met, she did the normal dead person thing, which is to be like, I'm not dead, I'm gonna run around in this direction. And then she was right back where she began. She tried to climb up a building too, and that just right back where we started. It's very funny when you when you look at it from that way. But she heard a sound, and we followed that sound in the city until we found a tear between that underworld and, well, this plane. And it was guarded. But the two of us managed to distract the guardian of these two planes and escape, really.
Wouldn't he be mad?
Oh, he wasn't very happy. Yes, but we made it.
And he's not after you.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I mean,
That's okay. There's people after us too.
oh,
He was dead and now he's alive again?
yes. And that's why I say, if you don't have a god, find one. I don't know who mine is yet, but I've only been alive for, maybe a month.
Huh.
He was dead and then he's alive again.
Yes.
sometimes
No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, I've been to other planes of existence, right? So he just came from another plane.
Yep. And I'm here now. And I'm kind of bored. See you a second. Echo will just get up and just start walking around the grove in like a big circle. You can see his Echo's echo also doing the same thing, but like kind of like stepping into the woodland of whispers and then like jumping back out.
Gilwin's brain, he's got like smoke coming out of his ears.
I'm gonna do the crisscross legs and then go into like sitting position. I think I just need to sleep on it.
Yeah,
He was
I'm really
dead.
tired too. It wasn't a very good day.
Okay, yeah. We'll go find Freya. And he was dead. Okay. No.
I really don't understand why this is so difficult to understand. I was dead and now I'm not.
I just think, not a lot of people come back from the dead.
No, but I mean, it was surprisingly easy.
Do you think it was always that easy?
No, actually, that's one thing that kind of complicates the whole matter is that I don't know if that tear was supposed to be there.
Why not? It probably isn't supposed to be there, you're right.
If there's a tear between the underworld and, well, here, that could be, well, very dangerous. But so far, I only know that I and Maribel escaped.
And where did that tear lead you?
Into the woodlands, really. Actually, surprisingly, it was very convenient for me.
Huh.
When I came back, I was just a soul, but Maribel came back with her whole body.
Maybe somebody wanted you to come back.
Well, I wanted to come back.
And then how did you regain your body?
I trained with Tenzi for a little bit of time, and then he had me wander into the woodlands and touch a tree. So trees are kind of like the in-between of the land of the Undying and this material plane, I guess. And when I touched the tree, my body came back to me in this form. I had 2 arms for a while there. That was really nice.
But you lost your arm again? How?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I mean, when I got my body back, it just didn't give me back my arm. I guess that's been dead for too long. It's might have already crossed, if you know what I mean. It's funny to think of just an arm in the underworld, but yeah.
There was
A lot of kids in there too. A lot of kids.
Something about the tree that you went to regain your body was much larger, much older than any of the trees in the surrounding area.
It's big trees, big trees.
Can we go see the tree? It sounds cool.
I mean, if you want to, but it's just a tree.
Well, clearly not just a
Well,
tree.
nothing's ever just a tree.
God, you guys are... Yes, of course, we can go see the tree in the morning. That's not a problem at all.
I'm just curious. There's been a lot of, trees are cool.
All right, yes. Well, I'll bring you first thing in the morning.
It's close.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a couple of hours away, yes.
In which direction?
Check the bag.
That direction.
Just points to the woodlands. Just directly to the wood.
You can see, like, my echoes pointing in a different direction.
That's so cute.
I don't know if we have time.
We have to find Freya.
Wait, and
we have to
know
retrieve the bag.
I know we have to get the bag, but I just feel like the tree might be important. We can come back if you want to.
Yeah, and the tree's always going to be there, kiddo. Come on. But we got to find Freya now.
Echo, your master mentioned other practitioners of ethereal spirit magic.
Nice.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Thorn, perhaps.
Do you know their names?
That's
Oh,
not
yes, of
important.
course I do.
Their exact location.
Yes, I do.
Thorn, perhaps we can take you to see one of them to help you with your situation.
Okay. I mean, if you think so, but I don't know.
I just have his masters in my notes. I don't remember if you told me.
He did describe them to you, but he's
Okay.
never spoken with them.
Okay. Do I know where they might be located in physical space, or?
You can roll a...
I mean, I'll just
Geology
ask
check?
Tensi.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's best for us to rest and
Oh, yes. Please do. Yeah.
You guys all bed down for the evening. As you close your eyes, fall asleep. Gilwin, Cal, Joy, Echo, and Thorn. Get a long night's rest, nothing weird.
Great, I'm still
Sometimes you
at
just gotta
my
keep them on their
point.
toes. You know, they're never gonna know what's gonna happen.
Never
You
let
just
them
gotta,
know
like,
your next move.
Never let them know your next move. So I'd like you all to continue playing D&D.
Oh, spicy.
Oh man, I thought it was something else.
before everybody wakes up,
Yes.
I'm gonna take out the candle and sit with it.
All right, you pull out the rush light, and as soon as your skin comes in contact with the wax once more, you hear, you know what you want, you can find it.
Echo's watching this.
Oh, yeah. You place down the candle.
And just sit with it and listen to the voices. Can I try and like clear out the voice? Not clear out the voices, but just kind of like channel and focus the voices and just kind of maintain a single train of thought.
On what?
Just like I'm trying to like decipher the voices and kind of like separate them and kind of.
As you try to focus on the voices themselves, they become more dispersed, more parted. They try and fill your mind with what you want. What is your Cal's like
Well, right now I
greediest
want the
desire?
bag back.
The bag?
I guess that's the pressing like.
Okay.
Everything's riding on this. On this bag.
My
Must
Echo
find the
just like
bag.
is like beside you in the grass, just being like, "Hey, what you up to?"
Ignoring that.
There's a few moments where you try and focus, and the bag kind of comes into your mind, appears. The bag of holding. You want the items inside. Get the items inside. You know, you want the package. You don't want the package. You want what's in the package. Get what's in the package. Don't give it to Metamite. Take it for yourself. You can have it. It's so powerful. Shift the tide of the war to your favor. Who do you want to win? Who do you want to win? I'll tell you where it is. Just ask.
Where is the cat?
Do you sit with it for an hour?
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. All right. Roll a wisdom saving throw
Ah, goodness gracious.
as you attune to a cursed item. What was it?
Oh,
Yes.
This is why I like D&D, because I rolled a natural 1. But I get a total of 5.
I was gonna
he's
say
not
it could
gonna
still be a
do-
natural 20 the whole time. Like,
No,
You never know for sure.
That's
amazing.
crazy. This is why I play D&D.
I appreciate this is the moment he does not want to do the time thing.
Yeah.
So, as you sit down and focus on the rush light, you spend an hour attuning to the voices, and as you ask where, in unison, all of the voices say, here. And your mind is flooded with visions as you perfectly see the bag of holding swaying from the hip of Quentin Lahar as they are now stepping out of the woodlands of whispers, heading towards Terespit. You can see perfectly laid out, like a golden arrow to the route they're going to take, where they're going to stop on the route. Each moment that they're not looking at the bag, you have perfect cognizance of where this bag is, how to find it, how to attain it, when to ambush them. It's saying like different points on their bodies that you should strike when they're asleep. It's saying like the thoughts you should have when you reach into the bag. The ring.
I know, the ring.
What ring?
The
we
one
get a
ring
ring?
to rule them all.
we get a ring?
Look, guys.
We get a ring. Oh, my ring.
It's referring to what's in the package.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
in the package.
How do I feel? With a natural one.
Oh, great. You feel enthused. There's like a new fervor in you.
I get up and go.
Yeah. Right as dawn crests, that ring is going to change your life.
I get up and go.
All right.
Yeah.
Echo, you see him get up and go.
My echo, specifically just my echo, is like, oh, where are we going?
So cute.
Which one are you?
I'm blue.
I guess.
I'm his soul.
Well, I guess you can tell them where I went.
I mean, okay,
You can come along if you'd like.
I'm
but-
going with you.
Okay. How far can you? Well, you're
Well, I
very.
mean, he's gonna really want me back at some point, but let's go.
Okay. And we'll go.
Okay.
Can I touch him? Do I go through
Your
him?
hand goes right through.
Oh, well, I don't know what I was thinking, but I just had to.
Can I slap him?
Yeah.
Very curious.
You guys begin to walk through the woodlands of whispers. After about a minute or so, you step around like a thicket of trees, and Echo disappears.
What the? Echo? Whatever.
You keep going.
Yeah.
After a couple hours, the rest of you awake. Cal is gone.
Your friend wandered off into the woods.
What?
Well, that's really inconvenient.
Where did he go? Which way?
No, that way.
We can go find him, Gilwin.
Perfect timing. You may all leave.
Can I just ask you one question?
Yes.
So
One question.
Echo said you sent him to a special tree in the woodlands of whispers. I just want to know more about the tree and why it's so important and how it brought his body back.
I have no idea.
Insight?
Ooh, roll insight.
Yeah.
That's cocked.
Cock.
I'm super cocked. 23?
23. I will whisper.
Yeah.
Whispers, whispers, whispers.
Whispers.
Whispers. Okay, perfect.
Do you want
Because
a
I
dice
want to
jam?
know more.
I mean, all right, but
You put a.
I don't really see the point.
No, but like the Redaxans had a mother tree, and that tree died. So maybe this tree's important too. And I just want to know. It's a really old tree, and it brings people back to life. Don't you think that's crazy?
well, it doesn't bring people back to life.
The sun is up. Please leave. It's been a time meeting you. I do wish you luck. If you kill people, it's okay.
I don't think it's okay.
Okay.
But thank you.
You are welcome.
Let's go.
Goodbye.
My soul's not back yet.
Oh. All right, we can see his soul when it's like walking around. Oh. Has that happened before?
Yeah, it happens once in a while, but it'll be back soon. Yes. And as it's kind of happening, like you can see like the soul kind of approaching from the trees, and
Oh. There's.
thank you. We'll just come back together and shall we?
So this direction?
Yes, I saw him in that direction.
Okay. I'm gonna lead the pack and.
All right.
Are you sure he's a friend of yours? Didn't, say goodbye?
I'm sure he has his reasons.
We still have to find him.
They're usually pretty evil.
Oh, Good.
Selfish.
Excellent.
Sorry, Freudian slip.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole
Selfish.
sometimes. Yeah.
You guys make your way through the forest.
This is during the day.
During the day.
Not supposed to be dangerous.
Not supposed to be. You know, living in Liston and Joy especially, the forest itself, like the loggers cut down the forest during the day. There are like, it is beautiful. As you guys walk through, it's like got glistening lights of like daytime glow bugs.
Yeah.
Because like the bed above is so thick. You can hear wind kind of blowing through the trees, and the type of wood is almost like so dense in the bark that it creates holes as they harden, and so it has like a whistling sound blowing through.
Hence the name. The woods that are dope. Oh, sorry, whispering.
Oh, can I look for blue strawberries as we're walking?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Roll
gonna
a
assist.
survival check.
I'm gonna assist on that.
with advantage since I'm looking.
Because it's plants, yeah. Absolutely.
Plants.
I don't want to.
17, 16.
Watch this net 20.
What you said, survival, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be a 7.
Or what's the other one that's
Nature.
nature? Yeah, it would be nature.
So dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you guys are venturing through. It takes a couple hours to get out of the forest itself. But you do come across a small, like, growth of sorts. You can see, like, vines are pulling towards this one part of the forest. There are, like, little blue-tipped mushrooms along the vines, which kind of sticks out to you. And eventually, like, weaving through the trees, going a little off of the regular beaten path, you do see, like, there's a large like mound that has like vines kind of pouring out of it, and sticking out of it on like a little hooked vine like twig thing, you see one single blue, vibrant, thick strawberry. And it's got like a clear, almost sugar watery looking glisten to it as it like kind of drips every once in a while.
Gillen, wait. I found that blue strawberry.
Oh, sorry, looking down.
It's about 10 feet away from you guys at the moment.
You think we can take care of it until we were typically using the bag to make things easier to carry?
Well, I can at least get it and keep the seeds, right?
Oh, yeah, I was not thinking there. That's genius. That is actually genius.
Okay, well, just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna walk towards it.
Check for traps.
I'm gonna see if there's any traps. Mostly I'm gonna start walking towards it. Does anything like react around it if I get closer to it?
You walk closer and closer. Nothing seems to move, or when you get right up to the strawberry, nothing seems to react to your presence.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my dagger and cut it off the stem.
You pull out your dagger, go to cut, and you watch as that like kind of glistening, almost sugar water kind of pours out from the stem. And you hear this as all the vines start like whipping up and flaring around as you cut off the...
I Misty step back.
Quickly Misty step back as you guys watch like tentacles, the vines start whipping around.
All right, let's run.
You see it like
Everybody
starting
run.
to like spit out like pus-looking sugar water everywhere from the center of the mound.
It is
And
not
it's just
happy.
like writhing in pain. And you guys start to run.
But it doesn't like approach, it doesn't send vines towards us.
If the rest of you stayed 10 feet back, it
Yeah, okay.
It is a plant, it
We're
doesn't
gone.
move.
Oh, poor plant.
Nice.
just wriggles in pain. And you get the,
A side quest.
you complete a side quest. Well done.
Good memory.
You find a moonberry.
Moonberry.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll put that in my.
You're normal.
Should I delete the bag of holding?
No, please
Okay,
don't.
I won't. I don't want to do the repeat of deleting my.
The only important thing in there is the pancakes. Let's be real.
Yeah, the pancakes
And
are gone.
Pancakes and syrup one. If we don't get those back, I'll be
Yeah,
pissed.
Moonberry.
But you guys are just directing your energy to leaving the grove.
Yes, going into the woods towards where Cal was walking.
Are you leaving the woodlands? So
thought-
eventually you guys point in a direction. You guys don't catch up to Cal for about an hour.
Let's go.
He's still in this direction, I'm assuming. I'll survival check and try to maybe
Maybe track him.
track him. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not expending a spell slot, you're just...
Yeah, just good old survival check.
No.
There's a
looking
natural
at
17 for a total of 20.
Are you trying to cover your tracks? Are you moving quickly?
Moving quickly. With
Moving
haste,
quickly?
yeah.
I think he's
I
an
want to, like,
experience.
potentially... Because I see a path, right? I want to potentially get ahead of them.
Sure.
So I can plan.
All
And, like, do whatever the candle's telling me to get the... Maybe no bloodshed, because I'm by myself.
Right.
But,
You move quickly. You do know that they have quite a bit of time ahead of you.
yeah.
But you guys eventually, you do, Gilwyn, looking out, you see not necessarily like broken branches or anything along those lines, but depressions in moss, and you do eventually find one solid footprint around Cal's size.
It's about average size.
Before I actually took off, could I have, like, written down all the things that I saw? Take time to, like, write down all of the, like, methods of, like, all my options?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
sure, cool. Eventually, you guys, Cal, you exit the Woodlands of Whispers and find yourself back at the edge of passage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like just to the north, closer to Hazir's house.
Okay.
You continue on?
I'm very goal-oriented.
All right. You would know that they did get horses.
Where did they get horses from? Or did they just leave? Are there anywhere?
You had seen for a moment, like their first stop, they had made an encampment outside of Passage and had horses there that they had then taken.
There are no other horses around.
You could go to the stables and purchase a horse from Philippa, who sketchy.
Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, I'll go to the stables, get a horse, pay her gold, and I say, don't worry, I won't say anything about the horse ring.
Thank you for the gold. It's your horse. You mount a horse, take off.
Yeah.
The rest of you guys eventually find yourselves at the edge of the Woodlands of Whispers. No stopping along the way, you guys find yourselves similar to the outside of Passage.
Stable.
Head to the stable.
Guy with the mask. Is he here? Red mask.
She's like counting like a good pouch of coins at this point, and she's like, no.
Insight. 14.
She's not that's a nat 20, but she's not trying to hide it. She's like, nope, I didn't see him. Nope.
Gold coin.
That way. Took a horse. You're maybe around an hour and a half behind him.
Do you have enough for maybe 2 horses here for us?
Yeah, how much are horses?
Oh, I'm not buying. I already gave him a gold coin.
I think we paid the gold piece last time. Is that enough?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, everybody grab a horse, 1 gold piece.
This person is rich right now. Like,
Pleasure doing business with you.
hey, where's Buttercup?
Guys,
Yeah.
I left Buttercup back at at my cabin.
You've been nice.
Actually, we're getting along great.
Good.
You're going down. I know. Buttercup knows too.
You're next.
Guys, I think my journey ends here. I'm gonna spend the next couple days trying to figure out where Freya might have gone. Come back and visit, and maybe I can pass some information off on you guys. But I think I'm saying my goodbyes here. Tell Cal he's an asshole for me, would you?
Okay.
This won't be the last goodbye. We'll come by your place.
Yeah, please do.
If we can in a little bit, we'll talk about Freya. We'll update you.
Sounds good.
Okay, but we have to go.
Yeah, we have to go. Echo, are you coming?
Where are we going?
We're going after Cal.
Really?
It's an adventure.
You know how to speak my language. Let's go.
I'm gonna lead the group.
All right. As you guys begin to ride off from the stables,
I don't have any gold.
Oh, that's okay. We have lots of gold, right, Gillen?
I do, personally, yes. Because the bag had a lot of the gold.
Yeah.
Did I put the...
You put it in the
Yes, you
bag.
absolutely did. 100%. Y'all are broke.
No,
Hey, I got a
I'm
little
rich.
bit of gold.
Like,
I got a little bit.
I'm rich.
How old is
rich,
Echo?
He appears to be in his like early 20s, but
By the
he's an
bartender
elf.
skin.
Oh, true.
Took all my fucking... our entire party fund. God damn it.
So you guys ride off away from Passage. You can see Joy kind of standing there, watching you leave.
See you later, guys.
Damn it, Joy. Everybody's leaving. We're like splitting the party or something.
Gillen, it's okay. We have each other. We'll find everybody.
We're gonna get Cal, and then we're gonna get Freya, and then we're gonna figure out why Echo's alive. How are you alive? Okay.
I feel like I told you all this.
So my head is steaming, and I'm in front of the. There's like a fog in front of you guys. Eat my dust.
You guys eventually lose Passage and the vision behind. Joy, as your party rides off, begin to make your way back to the cabin.
Yeah, slowly.
You walk through Passage
On the outskirts.
along the outskirts. There's a moment where there is a troop of guards just kind of meandering around, doing like an outward watch of the city. No heavy presence like there was before. One of them notices you, talks to the other guard, kind of looks at you, shakes his head, and they continue to walk along the city edge. Roll a perception check for me.
Missed. I think it's a 19. Yep.
A few along, like etched into the sides of some of the buildings and along like the lamp posts that are marking the outskirts of the city walkway, you see the symbol of the monks of Redaxus. Whatever that is.
Yes.
Etched into a few homes. There are like citizens kind of walking by. The lumber mill is back in action, but over the course of a little while, you can see that they're only working half days.
Started a union. Yes.
You eventually meet back up with Hannah, who is like, you guys left at like the middle of the night. Like, what the hell? What happened? You're all alone now, but it's okay. I'll stick around with you. But what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a little thorn problem.
How it thorn in your side?
my
It thorn in your
side,
side. How long did you wait to tell that joke?
I'll leave.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Well,
Want to grab a coffee?
yeah. You know, that Baron fella, he seems a little bit on edge the last day or so. You know, I went back into town for groceries this morning, and he was doing some sort of announcement about they'll no longer be procuring the Drudger's Draught or whatever the fuck that was. I mostly just stayed at the house.
Did they, has he come up with a cure for it yet?
He has not, and he is terrified. He no fucking which way who'd area. But people are dying less because they're not having to continue to work. But I'm sure he'll figure it out. He could have swore on his life that he was going to.
Let's go make face.
Okay, onwards. You guys make your way to the city, have a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, guys.
Have a good old cup of coffee.
Weird
There
common
we go.
accent you guys have. Coffee. What is that? Coffee.
Ah, the poison would have been in my bag too. Damn it.
And Passage seems to turn back to some semblance of normal. Whatever that is after 7 years of hectic.
Tyranny.
Yeah. The rest of you. Echo. Traveling for a good half day. Eventually, you get onto a main road. You can see in the vague distance, just buttering along the side of the coastline and woodlands of whispers that ascend up farther into the northern parts of Torvea and onward. Cal, you see Terespit. I forgot to finish that sentence. You see this. Anyways, yeah, you see Terespit. Cal, after a good about half day's travel, you can see like the visions are like flashing in your mind every once in a while. When you blink, you can see the bag. You blink again, you see Quentin. You blink again, you see the dodecahedron. And then as in your like almost jumbled focus, 300-400 yards off, quarter mile, you see an encampment. This tiny smokestack, but they're there.
I'm not going to approach. I will keep my distance and wait for because the visions have shown me the opportune times to strike.
Yeah, it would be right at dusk during Quentin's first watch. You're getting, like, not only are you, like, seeing it in actual time, you're seeing visions of potential futures where you achieve getting the item.
Can I see futures with little to no bloodshed?
It's like, as you try and focus on, like, not, you're like, oh, no, I don't need to kill anybody. There's, like, a splash of blood across the vision. You're like, oh.
I guess.
It seems to be giving you the most efficient way, and only that. Doesn't seem to care for anything else in between.
Yeah, I'll wait for my time and I'll take it.
So you begin to wait. You set up your own encampment around a quarter mile away, and wait. Eventually, sitting with the rushlight, hold in your hands, you feel like now you can really feel the level of power, and just holding it, your hand almost quivers. It's so impossibly heavy, yet weirdly light. And when it like urges you to ignite the candle. Like when you're kind of sitting there, you look at it for a while, there's like a moment where you're like, and then you kind of come back, you're like, oh, that was weird, and put it back down. But the voices are no longer like mismatched in your head, whispering these like mixed messages. It's a very clear directive what you want, and everyone, not anyone, everyone will die who stands in your way.
Yeah, they will. I'm gonna crack it now.
Eventually, you guys see Cal perched on the side of the road with a horse, cradling something in his hands, staring directly at something in the distance that you guys can't see.
Start to slow down.
Yeah, can I like hop off the horse and like grab like part of your coat? It's like, Cal, where did you go?
They're here.
Who's here?
I found them.
The people who took the bag?
We found you, I think.
Well, I found them, and then you found me.
How did you find them?
I had a sense. You see, Quentin and I, the other elf, we go way back. So I had a feeling he'd end up here. But it's almost time to strike. We need that bag. It has everything. It is everything.
Sound kind of crazy, but I agree. You would never leave us like this, though. Like, what was so urgent? We could have went with you.
I would have come back and found you.
Okay. Well, regardless, yeah, we need to get that bag back.
I'll help you.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
Oh, by the way, Joy says you're an asshole.
Is he not with you?
Sorry?
Is he not with you?
No, he stayed behind. Echo came with us.
He said we should go back and see him, but let's get this bag. It's pretty important. Is that
It's probably better for his health anyways.
is that them?
It's them.
Okay.
Well, we should probably, like, try to steal it.
So the plan is at dusk. When Quentin takes his watch, we will do something.
Exactly. I knew he was gonna say that.
There's a few possible visions that are given to you.
I'm thinking like a hold person, disguise self combo.
Yeah. More.
Gilwin starts to clench a fist and it starts to glow like with a flame. I'm taking it back. I'm tired of these people playing around with us.
Yes.
They hurt all of us. Did you see what they did to Thor? Because I forgot the end. I said Thor. Thor. Do you see what they did? I mean, I could have sworn I wasn't gonna make it out of there. They
tried to kill us. But we should do them the courtesy of at least returning.
letting these bandits live?
These are not bandits. Returning home.
Sorry, Echo.
Oh, sorry, I don't kill people.
Okay. But can you... What?
How do you feel about stealing? They did steal it from me first.
Stealing back.
Well, then it's not really stealing, is it? It's just taking back what's yours.
They beat you to a pulp and then took it.
I know.
But they didn't kill her.
So you're okay with beating to a pulp?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Then it's on.
I like this guy. If they return empty-handed, the punishment will be far worse than them dying.
How do you know this?
That stone you have, that represents a group. It's one of the most prestigious titles an Okinawa could get, to be a part of the Oculo.
Why would Master Hazir have this?
I've been trying to figure that out. I've seen my leader and someone I believe who may be Masters here holding hands, shaking hands.
Two different things.
There are a couple.
Yeah, but they must be.
And the guy down there?
Quentin, he most definitely is.
We've taken your lead this far, so I'll trust you on this one. I can't tell if you have crazy eyes because you have a mask on, so.
Oh, sorry. I'll switch to this. I'll switch to the flip to like the angry angry eyebrows.
Oh, he's serious now. This is game mode.
Yes, if at all possible, leave Quentin alive. The others, they're disposable.
Let's just try to steal it first. We don't have to hurt anyone in a very, like, we're in like a we're like in a town, right? Like,
Terespit's pretty
yeah.
big. Like, how far is the encampment from Terespit?
They're still like down the road, right?
You guys are still a few days away.
Oh, okay. So we're not
Well,
there
we see it
yet.
on the
Okay.
coastline, like we said.
Yeah.
If anything happens, get behind me,
Okay.
okay?
Any questions, Echo? You seem like you want to say something.
Your stub moved up. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. And you can see that my Echo's already walking.
Oh
towards
my
the
gosh.
camp.
Is there no way you can pull that back?
That is so cute.
I can try.
What is you
please
try?
do. Please do.
And you can see like the like my soul just kind of like stops and turns around and trudges back up.
It's like you wrote him an angry text. Like, you better get home now. Get back here now. McDonald's at home.
Where are you?
Just slowly crudging up.
He like walks past us, goes the opposite direction.
It's so cute, I can't.
Sorry.
Oh my
Are you
god.
guys always just apart?
How do I get one?
Well, I mean, if if I stand still for too long, he gets bored.
Well, let him know that if we do this properly, or if we do this properly, there won't be much boredom in our lives. So
Sounds good to me.
sit tight and be ready.
Is there anything about his do we know what it's called? Like, is it his astral self, or it's just his soul is just wandering kind of thing?
It is my soul.
Okay.
It is literally the soul from Echo's body just separating itself from him
just
and wandering
existing.
off.
Is there anything in my teachings that like had maybe helped me read? Because this seems pretty jarring, right? Like this is not common.
Roll a history check.
Thank you. I'm very confused. I don't know why nobody else is freaked out by this.
Thorn has two souls too, so she's kind of like, oh, I guess this is normal
It's
now.
normal. I
Everyone's
didn't
got one.
roll so well. I rolled a 9.
9. Nah, this is fucking weird.
So you died? and then you're okay.
The
Anyways,
soul,
he's dead.
in an effort to help explain things a little bit more, the soul was happening before I died. It just, because of the soul, that I didn't really die, I guess.
You definitely noticed, like, that in your interaction with the Guardian, I will say, he was very confused by your abilities to evade him. You had watched multiple times him have complete control over everything around him. And you were able to still get by, and it was by pure shock and awe that you were able to.
Yes.
Sorry, it's a little weird for me.
It's been strange for me too. My understanding is that if a body and a soul need two very different things, the soul will sometimes just leave the body.
That's called death.
Well, no. Not always. So Tensi, he cannot leave his growth. But Tensi wants to leave his growth. And therefore, it's separated.
That makes it a little bit clearer.
Yeah. For me, I can't stay where I am at any given point in time. I need to keep on moving. And if I have to stay still, my soul will leave.
Okay.
Have you tried jumping jacks?
I mean, it works for a minute until it doesn't.
Curious.
Who's Jack and why does he jump?
Do we want to talk about what we're going to do down there?
Yes. It's quite simple.
So you've been given a few visions where one of them, Quentin, wasn't the first to take watch. Instead, it was Zordis. And in that moment, Zordis is very keen and aware of the surroundings, and you can see he's got traps set up. And so the kind of thing to do is to wait until he would wake up Griff, and Griff is super lazy and would fall asleep, and then it kind of goes through, and it's like you execute Zordis first, then Griff, who's asleep, and you'll have the ability to hold person him, kill him really quickly between a full ambush. Now it's starting to calculate that you have more people to help you. Quentin is the only one where it's you'll either have to go and pull him away from the group somehow. Deception, calling him away, making a distraction. He's of your knowledge of him, he's very confident, so he would feel the need to handle it on his own and then kill him. But with him being awake, it's not sure if that you can win an all-out assault against all four of them, against all four of you. Yeah.
Griff So, oh yeah, and then Flitter.
Griff, Flutter,
Flutter.
Zordus,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Quinton. And so in an all-out assault, you're not sure. Like you see a few outcomes where like your party is all dead, but you have it, and they're like, this is totally feasible. But that's a higher risk. So your best bet is to like wait until it's his watch, lure him away, then kill him.
Is it gonna be Quinton, or we don't know yet?
You've seen like mostly Quinton,
Right.
but you've seen a couple where Zordus takes the first watch, depending on like how he was feeling from the
Okay.
fight.
So yeah, I'll just, depending on who takes watch, we'll do plan A, B, or C, or plan D. And then I'll just relay all
So
that.
if it's Zordus, wait until he falls asleep, then like wait until he wakes up Griff, who will fall asleep, and then kill them, or Quinton lure him away and kill him.
Are you sure you want to kill your
We might
friend?
not have to, we don't, maybe not kill them, but incapacitate them,
Okay.
respectfully.
They have information about Freya. Maybe we can interrogate them. Maybe we can.
I'm not
interrogate
confident
them.
if we can. I've done the calculations. If it comes down to an all-out assault, it's not likely that we will all survive.
And Joy said he was gonna look for Freya.
Okay.
I'm worried too, but I don't know.
They were wearing Freya's clothes.
I know, but I don't know that they'll tell us anything.
Well, this is our one chance, basically, to get the information. It's not like we're gonna come visit them for a second time for tea.
If it's Quinton and we lure him away from the campsite and we're able to incapacitate him, then we can certainly ask questions, but any other way, I don't see how that would be possible.
Is Quinton as adept as you?
He's been out in the real world longer than I have. As much as it pains me to say, he's probably stronger than me.
About 3 levels stronger, probably.
About that.
Okay. Okay, so what time is it now? You said, what did you say, dusk?
We'll wait for nightfall.
Nightfall.
Wait for the first watch. Then we'll go from there.
Okay. Should we get closer?
Fine.
It is nightfall.
Oh!
Excellent.
It's about that time.
As you guys begin to approach the encampment, you're starting to see the vision solidify to more of a directed, singular. And then every once in a while, you're seeing flashes of yourself standing over all of the bodies. And there's blood coating your blade, like blood streaming down your face. The mask is like broken and like hanging off. You've got like the package in your hand, the hammer on your back. Like you're just like overloaded. You feel the weight of the coin pouch, and you've got your blade and then Quinton's at your side. It just like will flash in and go away. But eventually, as you guys all approach, you start to see a vision of Quinton like concentrating and going through the bag by one. You guys approach stealthily.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll stealth checks.
So are you saying it's Quinton who's taking first watch?
You can now see it is probably Quinton.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh no. You're fucking me over, man.
Is your soul's gonna walk in, isn't it? 16.
16.
6.
Oh boy, is that worse than Echo? Do you roll for 2?
8.
21.
All right.
Of course, the kids have to do everything.
What is his?
It's gonna become regular thieves.
All right.
Kill everybody.
As you guys begin to approach the encampment, you watch as like there's a moment where Joy's soul kind of slows down. Echo's
Echo.
soul. Whoa. Echo's soul kind of slows down and like sinks into his body for a sec, and then Gilwyn, you see it like sink out his back, like look around, like they don't see me. Kind of try to go around the group.
Echo. Okay.
I saw it too.
There's a moment you guys get into view of the encampment. You just see like the smokestack kind of shrunk down. Let's see.
Can I check for traps?
Yes, you can.
And the druid becomes the rogue.
I gotta play as many roles as I can. Survival?
It would be investigation.
Are you sure not survival?
You're no longer in a
14.
14, not bad.
That's not bad.
As you guys approach on the direct path that you see towards the encampment, there's like a small like rock outcropping that they're kind of camped beside, giving them a little bit of shelter. You guys are coming from like an angle to it, so you can see where the goes over. There's a small smokestack. You don't see any traps laid before you. Cal, you do notice that there's 3 of them who are asleep, and Quentin is sitting down with his back towards the fire, going through items and like keeping a close eye out. And there's a moment where he kind of looks down, looks around, quickly starts putting the items back into his bag, closes it, puts it on, and just waits. You've seen this in your vision. It's where he has somehow noticed you. You've seen a few options where you create a distraction, convincing him that there's something else going on. You've approached to talk to him, or you've let it unfold and he overly confidently tries to re-ambush you guys.
Let's go with the overconfidence.
So you wait for a moment, stop the party. As you guys hold, you guys can see Echo's soul kind of peeking over the grove, looking like over the little beck there, looking at the smokestack and like looking at Quentin. And as you guys are all like looking at Echo's soul for a second, you look back and Quentin's gone. You guys do anything?
I'm going to ready the dodge action.
All right. You guys you're a bit of a ways away. There's like small, like rolling hills along the sides of the road, and you guys can find a little cover, but there's not much.
I'll hold person for when I lay my eyes on him.
Cool. Rest of you?
Hold dodge.
Yeah, I'll hold dodge. It's fine.
All right. You wait a moment as you guys kind of all ready yourselves. There's a few minutes that go by, and you guys all hear like a little whistle. 10 paces behind you over like a little hill. You guys stay?
Turn and look.
You look? See nothing?
Cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic. You can see just on the other side of that little knoll, there is what kind of magic is that? An abjuration spell cast with a quite a large, actually just like a good 5-foot radius, right at the edge of your vision.
It's not like a glowing item. It's like
No, it's
an
a
area.
spell. Yeah.
I think it's a distraction.
What is abjuration magic?
It can be, generally speaking, it's protection, but it can be a multitude of things that are like securing, possibly some traps.
In that song, what is the line for abjuration magic?
Oh, I don't remember.
That's fine. I'll look. Todd would know. Fend for Fox.
None of you go?
No.
After another minute or so, you all feel this like slight lift. So you watch like pebbles and dirt and grains of the dirt of the fucking road begin to lift. Forgot the name of it. Begin to lift, and you feel yourselves getting a little lighter for a second. As it all drops down, you all feel a heavy gravity well. Let's get you all to roll Constitution.
Do we
saving
know
throws.
which direction he's at?
Well, the
Did,
thing.
did you tell us?
No. I kind of meant. I was just like, I think.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah. You
distraction.
guys
I
got
kinda
the
pointed this
direction
way.
Yeah.
where the absolutely.
Alrighty.
I-
Gravity well. What is it a saving throw for?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty Harry.
Gilwin.
22.
22.
13.
13.
19.
19.
Dirty 20.
All of you except Cal
The guy from Eve.
take 3 points of damage. Cal, you take 6 force damage, and your speed is halved. Everything you're wearing is super heavy. Still, the area around you, everything, the weight is greatly increased.
Oh, Cal, are you okay?
Thorn. No, definitely. Actually, no, definitely not Thorn. Gilwin. Disadvantage, that is not good. That's a 6 to hit.
No.
You guys watch as this gravity magnification drops. Immediately standing behind Gilwin, you see the masked ninja-looking dude, and he goes to grab Gilwin by the back of the head and like dagger him, like hold the dagger to his throat. But as soon as he goes to grab the head, Gilwin ducks, like elbows the side of his knee, which drops him, and he pushes down the blade, and you see like Gilwin kind of steady and stand over
Yeah,
him.
get wrecked.
Nice.
Deactivate my spell.
And you cast Hold Person.
Nice.
No, there's no way. A nat 3.
He's held.
And he in like a kind of like butt up sword on the ground. He's like held in place.
It's quickly. It's in his. It's on his body.
I'm gonna
left
go
arm,
for the
left
bag
chest.
and grab it.
You quickly search through his body. Roll an investigation check.
Can I grab other stuff?
You start. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
if
two
she's
of
going
you-
for one way, I'm gonna go the other
Yeah,
way.
you just start pickpocketing him.
Fuck this guy.
Shake him down.
I got a 12.
A 12. Okay.
Investigation?
Yep.
12.
Okay, the two of you. It doesn't matter. It takes you 2 rounds to shuffle through his pocket, but that's a nat 7 on his next saving throw.
Thank you.
To be paralyzed.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So he's continually paralyzed. You do find a bag of holding.
Do I find anything else? I would like to rob this man. All of his pockets.
Take
I
his
would
clothes
to take,
off, like,
no, I want to
shoes.
take his mask off. I want to take his fucking mask off. I want to take the coat.
Is it the same shoe size as Joy? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, just asking for joy for a friend, yeah.
So, okay, you like pull off his mask. You can see he's like pale, ashen, or not pale, like an ebon kind of ashen skin tone with similar tattoos to Cal. Long, like whitish blonde hair, but it's been like cut into a kind of bob. You find he's wearing a similar ring to Cal with a large ruby on it with a symbol of the Amaranthine Elves on it. He's got a dagger, a crossbow. He's got his longsword at his hilt. He is like wearing armor that is quite nice, very well.
We're taking the armor.
He starts stripping off. Well, you can
It's gonna take a
begin
while,
to strip off the armor. And he's got a coin purse on him with.
We're taking that.
Okay, you got a hefty coin purse on him. You find 2 different sending stones. What else has he got on him?
Cal, do we need to leave him with anything, or can we take everything like he took everything from me?
I want a spell book.
Perfect.
And of course, you find his
Is it
spellbook.
is it easy to take off his sword?
You can take it out of the hilt.
Oh,
Take the
that's to
belt
give
off.
him a sword. Here you go.
I already have one. This is kind of like.
Can I have it?
Yeah. You shouldn't have turned it down. He took it.
Echo. Removing a sword from a Lenokian sword from an elf is.
It's very rude.
Is
And he kind of stands up as you guys are like pulling off his breastplate. He does stand up, and he's like, "Please let go."
Cheese it.
I don't remember.
Sorry, is it still our actions? Like
Yeah.
we're
We
still
still in
trying
combat?
Yeah.
to take.
I don't remember you showing us any mercy. You left me to die.
That was not me.
Oh yeah, that
It was
wasn't.
part of your group. So I don't really care.
Once again, your overconfidence has seen you at a disadvantage.
Indeed, well, I don't rely on the lesser races to carry me.
I'm an elf.
Perhaps, maybe you should, seeing as you find yourself at this embarrassing.
Would you please let go of my breastplate?
We'll return you your items.
You
But we're-
stripped me damn near nude.
He's like no pants. His brother.
but we're taking the bag,
Oh, and I'm taking your money.
and she can take your money. You almost killed her. Your friends almost killed her.
You can have the money, but I need the package.
I
You
cannot do
can't
that.
have the package.
You don't know what you are meddling with.
Then explain it to us.
My hand starts glowing red hot.
I,
It's like two children interrogating this guy.
I have heard of your abilities. I do not want to make you angry.
Angry.
My hand starts glowing like red hot, and I'm holding his breastplate.
Okay, I can see that I may be a little out of my league. My sword. At least give a man his dignity.
After you tell us what we want to know. We're perfect. We're gonna let you go. Just tell us something.
Who's at war with who? Everyone keeps talking about a war. Who's the war between? And why is the package so important?
I cannot say.
I'll speak to him in Lokian. This package is intended for Madame Aelin.
I am well aware.
And is that who you will deliver it to?
No.
Why not?
There are greater things going on here, Cal. Why have you left the mountain? As far as I know, the Oculo has not released you from research.
Because of you, I was stuck in research. I'm sure you know there are greater things happening than the war. The Redaxan elves, this girl.
Kawana Zildanis, there is greater things going on than you could imagine. I left you there because clearly you were not equipped to handle the outside world.
You
If
left me there because you are a coward. You couldn't own up to your own our failure.
It's not my fault. I was the first one to. You would have done the same.
You were like a brother to me. I wouldn't have thrown you under the bus.
Sorry. Like the camera.
I wouldn't have thrown you. I wouldn't have thrown you in the lava to burn.
The cowards.
Get under the carriage.
Yeah, exactly.
The word oculo, is that a word is the same in Nokian and...
No, we're speaking English common now.
Oh, you're speaking in common?
Yeah.
I pull out the stone.
Where did you find this?
It doesn't matter. You tell me what I need to know.
I am not permitted to reveal any of the
I don't care if you're permitted. Did you see what your party did to us?
They are mercenaries.
I can end you right now. Hotter. Hold heat metal if he does anything that's not telling me what I want to know.
I want you to know that I've been trained to die without revealing information.
I'll throw you under that carriage right now. And, I'll tell you.
Quentin, we're on the same side. This boy here is I forgot.
Flickara.
Flickara order. And she has the soul of a Redaxan. I just met this guy.
Actually, now that you look, Echo's already gone.
Wait, real echo? Physical echo?
Sorry?
Physical echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another elf here. There was a winter lantern. I saw him die. He came back. That can't be normal.
I loosen my grasp. Obviously, Cal's under.
I'll get you both to roll persuasion checks.
Oh, nice.
I gotta fuck this die.
Or intimidation, Gilwin, if you'd like.
I'm equally just as bad at both.
11.
Oh man, come on! I
13.
really gotta threaten people more.
13.
I've got a +5 to intimidation.
What are you doing?
I know.
What I can tell you is this. The Oculo has been tracking something. There's something going on with the orders of Altalia. They're no longer all following the code that the oath that they signed. We're scrambling. At least, from what I can tell, the orders are coming jarred. We're working for this group of, whatever they are, the I hate.
It's a hard word, I know.
In Nokia, and he says the Ashen Links.
The Ashen Links.
So off.
Who taught you common?
They are mercenaries operating out of Cicella's Rest, like dozens more. But this group was hired by the generous benefactor. Some sort of...
First name or last name?
That's who donated all of those items in the auction.
They were hired to track a group of individuals who had received an item from Manix Woundwake and bring it to Madame Eileen of the something order.
So she's a druid?
See, yes.
Oh fuck, I guess I probably would have known that. Oops.
So we're trying to deliver a package to a druid, but we're also supposed to be here because you're supposed to be inducted. This is a trap.
You're supposed to, there's a lot of bounties out in Cicella's Rest for any information on Master Hizir. I would be very careful.
Let me propose something to you. If we go to the person who hired you to retrieve this, what happens if we said we were part of your group?
I would imagine it was just a simple bounty that they picked up. I doubt he knows who it is.
It has to be going somewhere. If we take this and go about our own way, we probably have less ways of getting information from everybody else. But if we go with the person who was probably trusted to, or it's a bounty, but was probably going to bring it back, I would say you're probably tied closer to these people than us. Even if it's just for money, your name is probably more reputable than 4 strangers and a man with no arm who's recently just come back to life.
He's further up the field, like swinging the sword around.
Oh, right. I forgot you have to keep moving.
I would imagine so. There's lots of mercenary bands operating out of Cicella's Rest, hundreds last I heard. More and more by the day. Coin is coming easy. Word on the street is the war is starting up again.
Why should we trust the Nokians over
The orders.
the orders?
You and everyone on this bloody planet would be dead without us.
I fully let go now. Do you know anything about the master of the Yarba Druids, Taurus?
I
heard he was.
Joseph Taurus. I hate that name. He's the master of the Yarba Druids and a person of interest for the Oculo.
A person of industry.
Interest. Yes.
Okay.
Madame Eileen is the master of the Padarai, the forest druids.
Out of the two, which one do you hate less?
I don't hate anybody.
Which one do you dislike less?
I've not met either, but being on the scope of the Oculo is never usually a good thing. We have members across Tovea, and if they're paying attention to you, it's not a good thing. I'm to finish the bounty, ensure that they succeed, and bring the item to the generous benefactor, and report back any information I find along the way.
We want to meet first name generous, last name benefactor, in that order.
So, what did he just say about the generous benefactor before this again? Because he mentioned to him another time when we asked a question. Shit, I don't remember.
He's the one who hired. He's the one who set out the bounty for the
Who set
outfit.
out the bounty? Okay, okay.
You know that this can't be a good idea.
I don't care. What has happened to you in this last few years? We're trained to follow orders. What are you doing out here?
I don't think you understand. Just as the Order of the Druids are shifting, we as Nokians may be too comfortable in that mountain of ours. Time and time again, I brought to the council the happenings in Redaxis, findings in old scripts, and time again, I was shut down.
Look at this world. Look at these friends. They're a mess. This place is burning to ash, and that's because they don't follow orders.
We were instructed to protect this land. And if the original way is not working, we must find a new way. I understand you have your mission, but we have ours.
What do you suggest? I betray the Oculo?
No. Let us lighten your load. Share the burden.
How?
The Druids and the Italians and the allied nations, they once defended this land. If we can remind them once again what it is we are fighting for and what the balance holds, then I'm sure we can strengthen alliances and just remind everyone what is going on and who we need to protect.
Maybe you're right. Where'd your friend go?
He's just probably on that hill over there.
Is he using his shield as a
He looks over to the encampment, and you can see that Zordis is not asleep. He focuses for a second. You watch as his eyes flash gray. He looks over to Echo. And you watch his face kind of drain a little color. Cal, at the exact same time, you kind of look over with your high perception, and you can see Zordis is lying on the crest, and he's cocked an arrow towards Echo. And at the moment, you see his finger pull. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you so much for joining into the second half, a longer half, I might say, of We Split the Party. Thank you again to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this episode, and keep an eye out soon. We may be doing something for them. If not, well, we will. But in 2 weeks, return. Find out what happens next. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yay!
Bye-bye.